Hello everyone, today I'm going to be talking about something that happened to me very recently. As you can tell by the title, it was a concussion. So basically I'm going to go over the story of what happened and how it happened, blah blah blah, all that stuff. So I also want to say one more thing is that I'm very sick right now. So sorry if my voice sounds a little off. It's really hard because it's getting really sick and I live near Toronto. And the coronavirus is there, and no, I do not have the coronavirus. Okay, further ado, let's get to the video. So, how I got my concussion. Let me start off with a little backstory. I live near my friends who are my neighbors, so my neighbor friends, basically. We go to this park that was at my old public school, and that park is connected to the public school, which has a basketball net, so we would play there. Every single day, whenever we were all available, we would go there and play. So, when we were there, you set up the usual teams. It was me, my friend, we'll call A, and my brother, we'll call B, and the other friend named P. So P and B were teamed up together, and that means me and A were teamed up. We were playing, everything was adorable. We didn't win because my brother's really. So obviously that meant we weren't gonna really win. So we decided we just kept playing. It was just for fun. We've been friends for over 8 years, so we all had a good time. That's until the concussion happened. I just got an inbound from A, and I was running towards the net, about to lay it in when I trip on P's foot. We both fall down. He was fine. He landed on his arm, so he was fine. Me, on the other hand, landed straight on the back of my head. Now, right as I hit the concrete, I blacked out. So I didn't know what happened to me. Until when I woke up, we were already walking home. Obviously, I was really confused, and I was like, oh my god, what happened? Where are we going? Why are we back at the park? Why are we going home? All those questions. My brother just said one thing that freaked the hell out of me. He said, "You hit your head on the floor so hard, your head is bleeding." So obviously I was like, oh my god, wait, what? So I went to go feel it, and sure enough, there was a bump there, and it was bleeding. So at this point, I was really scared. I was about to cry, but it didn't. I kept my composure. My friends over there, they were like, yeah, you hit your head really hard on the floor. It wasn't his fault or anything. It wasn't my friend's fault or anything. We just both tripped. So then we had to go home. They went back to their house. Luckily, my mom was home. If she wasn't home, who knows what we would have had to do. So she got ready and we went in the car. I'm a pretty calm person. Well, no, not calm. Sometimes I get mad, like that. But if I get hurt, the pain will probably go in a few seconds. So I didn't really, I wasn't like, oh my god, it hurts so much. No, I was just kind of sitting in the car okay, when are we going to make it there? When we made it to the hospital, my brother has to wait. He had to wait in the waiting area because you're only allowed to have one other person go with the guy or girl who's hit. So my mom went with me. We got everything ready. We had to sit there for 4 hours. 4! That means I was sitting there having nothing to do. I didn't have my iPad, anything, Nintendo Switch, no, nothing. I was just sitting there, talking with my mom, That's it. That's all we were doing for 4 hours. Finally, we got called in. He asked me some questions. I answered them. I was very polite. He was very polite. And we kept talking until the very end. Then they said, okay, well, your son has a concussion. And I was like, oh, wow, I totally didn't see that coming. And my mom was like, okay, what do we do? They just put ice on it for a month or two until he'll get better. Just to remind you, this happened in September. Not September of 2018, September of 2019. That means only a couple of months ago. So obviously, I went home that day. I was so hungry. I was so goddamn hungry. My mom and dad got Osmos, and I like Osmos. But that day, I took 2 bites out of the little container that I put in, and I was like, okay, you know what? I don't want to eat anymore. I'm full already. I was laid down, put ice on my head, and went to sleep at 8 o'clock. I go to sleep at around 10, 11, depending if it's a weekday or weekend. So I woke up the next day. It was school day, so I had to stay home. That was also for another day, so 2 days in total. I had to stay home. My friends were like, "Oh my God, what happened to you? What happened to you?" I'm like, "Oh, I'll stay at school." So I went to school the other day. Everyone was like, "Oh my God!" And you know, I'm not gonna lie, it was great having that much attention to me. Like I don't get that much attention, but my friends are so worried. It just made me feel very special. So fast forward to November, my head was still hurting, a little bump there. We were supposed to go get a checkup after a week after I got injured in September. We had no time to do that, so we forgot to do it, and then we have to do it now in November. Well, not now, but before, yeah. So when we went there, we got a little checkup. He was like, "Okay, you just need like one more, like you have to do it for like one more month, and you'll be fine." So we did it. December, I'm fine right now. As you can hear, I'm fine. My head's fine. My friends, I keep in touch with them. I mean, they just moved away really recently, so I can't really visit them that much. Like, we used to go to each other's houses every day, and now I can't really visit them. I haven't visited them since like early January or late December. Yeah. Anyway, that's basically the story. I didn't lose any like memories or nothing. I only just didn't remember what happened as I hit the ground and when we were walking back. That was it. Anyway, that's basically the story. So I guess this is the outro of the video. Hopefully it's kind of long. Actually, I'm looking at it right now. We're only like 6 minutes in. So, please guys, I'm asking you this. Please subscribe, please hit the like button, share it, whatever you want to do. Turn on notifications for another video. I'm posting more recently now, as before I used to post like once a year or maybe like once every 6 months. Now I'm trying to make videos like here and there. Anyway guys, that's it for today. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.